The iconic companies of this century are going to be those that have figured out how to mobilize intelligence, how to tap in to the intelligence of their employees, of their customers, and of the broader community. They're going to be the ones that know how to use the particular knowledge and capacities of people in ways that contribute to the success of the whole. Companies that know how to combine different types of knowledge to come up with things that are new and interesting and innovative. Companies who know how to harness the smallest bits of knowledge and reuse those in important ways. Who can continually improve their processes, who can customize relationships, who can detect the faintest trends before they've even started to become really visible to others. Companies that can learn. Those will be the iconic companies, and those will be the ones that are using the technologies that we're beginning to see available today. Here's another interesting assumption, that the individual's responsibility is to do a good job. I bet a lot of us think that. I bet a lot of our performance management systems are based on this. What kind of job did that individual do? But the reality is, that's going to get in the way too, because the way that's interpreted in most cases is about things like technical competence. Did the person demonstrate technical competence? Were they conscientious? Did they do the good job? Did they follow the rules? And it allows us in many cases to exercise individual autonomy. Hey, I'm doing my job. You can mind your own business. It gives us that sense of isolation as long as what we're doing is good. That's not good enough for the future. We need to shift to one where it's not about doing a good job in the sense of I'm technically competent. It's about, did I get it done? Did we get the results as a team? Did I help to accomplish the mission? And do my colleagues agree that I helped? We need to shift our performance management so we're looking more at outcomes and more at the view that colleagues have about the contributions that an individual made to getting those outcomes accomplished. A highly specialized, wonderful technical person who plays only by themselves and doesn't push toward the common good is less valuable to you going forward than a group of people who can work together to achieve the mission that you've set out for. The new money is meaning. Rather than thinking about I could pay them more and they'll do more, you've got to begin to think about I could create more meaning. I could get people more enthused, more engaged. That's the new money of this century. It means the old way is adopting best practices. The new way is crafting a unique employee experience that reflects your company's meaning, your company's values. The old way is trying to be a little bit of everything to everybody. Okay, we'll do a little of this and a little of that. The new way is saying, hey, we offer this, and we want to attract as many of you out there who are excited about what we have to offer. It's not everything for everybody. Like Zappos, there may be a lot of you who don't like it here. Fair enough. But for those of you who love what we have to offer, come join us. It's about exciting the specific people who will like what you have to offer. It requires developing a strong sense of what I like to call what it means to work here. Meaning is the new money. Your goal is to give people goosebumps about the excitement of being part of your organization. The fourth assumption that we need to challenge is that our org chart tells a story. I suspect most of us know, in fact, it doesn't. Because all organizations have strong vertical and strong horizontal ties. What we're doing with the collaborative technology is strengthening, making more visible the horizontal ties. And so our org charts, which largely show only the vertical, are only going to show us half of the story of what's important within our organization. Thinking more about who needs to know whom, how do we need to connect different groups, that horizontal linkage is becoming an essential component of organizational design. And it's changing the role of leaders. Leaders are no longer kind of kings of their kingdom, able to issue directives. They become more like points of accountability, responsible for critical outcomes perhaps, but very much also responsible for pulling people together to address those outcomes, for gaining their leadership through their own tangible expertise and their concrete contributions, not through their perch on a particular corporate chair.